Modern is getting so hard. I'm getting tired of losing on turn 3 to faithless looting decks. I think faithless looting should be banned. What are you talking about? How dare you? Ban faithless looting? Do you want to kill all the archetypes in Modern? Like Dredge and Is It Phoenix and Mono Red Phoenix? Do you realize how many decks play that card? People like you who suggest banning cards are going to kill the format. Well, Modern's not fun at all. I'm going to go play Commander. Well, good riddance. We don't need you anyway. We at Wizards of the Coast are banning Hogak and Faithless Looting. Oh, ban Faithless Looting, yay! Faithless Looting is banned. No, what is going on? Oh, Faithless Looting is banned. We can all come out. Oh, Faithless Looting is banned. Faithless Looting is banned. Hooray, everyone can come out now. Yeah! Screw you. It's a good thing that I know what I'm talking about. Modern is now bigger than ever before. People are coming out in droves. Modern now is a much larger format than it has been in the past, and I've got the data to prove it. Everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master. And Modern just overnight exploded in popularity. Now that Faithless Looting is gone, everyone is a lot more comfortable and excited and energized to play Modern again, more than it ever has been before. And due to my research, my God, I can't believe how bad it actually got. I didn't even realize it was happening. It was like a canary in the coal mine. Things were going really bad for, I don't know, probably for the last year. Things were shrinking and shrinking and shrinking in numbers. The Modern players were disappearing, and at a rate that I wasn't even recognizing. So what I did is I went back and looked at footage of streamers who were playing the leagues, the competitive leagues, the friendly leagues, to look at the numbers to see how many people, how many active players there were playing leagues at this time. And as it shows that there was a big collapse in the last over the last year as the faithless looting decks were becoming overpowered and the turn 3 decks were just becoming overwhelming. It was pushing everybody else out. It was just like as I explained in the Modern ecosystem, the people from the bottom were just disappearing. Oh, but I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just some random YouTuber who just has a YouTube channel. I don't know what I'm talking about. So you know what? I'm going to let the numbers speak for themselves. So let's talk about what was going on in 2017. And 2017 was a very popular year for Modern. This was the year where, this was the era of Splinter Twin was banned, and now and also Gitaxium Probe was banned, and now there was a flourish of many decks, and also Death Shadow was already out. I took some data from April of 2017, and now the numbers of people playing in the competitive leagues at this time was around 1,000. All right, we got 1,000 people, and in the friendly leagues we've got 773. And you, for sure, everyone can try to look at the numbers themselves. Go look at the history of streamers. There's millions of videos out there. You can go verify this yourself. I've got my own proof. You can go look yourself. But around this time of 2017, Modern is very popular. It's very healthy. Many people are showing up to the GPs. But most importantly, participation online is very, very high. Incredibly high. Now, let's talk about what happened going post-War of the Spark, but pre-Modern Horizons. So we're talking late May, and I want to talk about late May because if I show small numbers, in the Modern Horizons metagame, people are just going to say, oh, the numbers are just small because of Hogak. Hogak was the problem. Hogak was keeping everyone away from Modern. The clear answer is to ban Hogak, leave everything else the same, because everything was good at that time. No, it wasn't. Let's not BS ourselves here, all right? Okay, so we're talking post-War of the Spark, but pre-Modern Horizons, competitive leagues were at 500. By the way, this is at a high range. I saw streamers playing when the competitive leagues had a participation of 450, but I didn't want to go back and go get those numbers. So, but in this image, we've got competitive leagues at 500, and the friendly leagues actually increased to 800, around 800, and I believe that this was done because of it was getting hostile. Like, why would anyone want to play in a competitive league that's full of Dredge and Izzet Phoenix and decks that are just winning instantly? I mean, they want to enjoy the game, and so they're trying to find like a play group area where they can enjoy their archetype. So as Modern was getting more hostile, people were like, well, screw competitive Magic, screw competitive Modern. I need to find some place where I can enjoy Modern. So friendly leagues increased by quite a bit during this time. To 822, but that's a big decrease. That's a big decrease. Like, competitive leagues just collapsed by 50%. Overall, it's still the number of players still eroded by about somewhere between 400 and 500 people. That's a gigantic decrease. I mean, like, that is enormous. And you can't blame Hogak, you can't blame Modern Horizons for this. You have to blame the fact that Modern was getting really hostile and it was completely out of control. It was getting disastrous. It was transforming into a format like Legacy, and obviously that was not appealing to the greater the greater number of the original Modern players. But here's the good news. Here's the good news. As of for the last 2 weeks, since the banning of Faithless Looting and the unbanning of Stoneforge Mystic, we've got 2,000 people playing in the leagues on a regular basis. The participation in leagues online is now at 2,000. Not only is this a 54% increase over the post-War of the Spark pre-Modern Horizons era, but this is actually a 13% increase since numbers in 2017. We are now at all-time highs for Modern participation online. Now, I understand that some of the paper numbers are a little bit lower recently, because I'm certain a lot of people have had to adjust their decks, or they're not comfortable to play in very large events with Stoneforge Mystic. You know, Modern just got a huge big shakeup, so it's going to take some time for the paper players to readjust, rebuild their decks, get the cards, so that we can see these same results in paper. But online, where you can get cards instantly, start playing instantly, start playtesting instantly, we're over 2,000 people. We're over 2,000 people. And now all the people have come out, all the ponies, all the sea ponies are coming out in big numbers. Other very competitive players are also coming out because they feel like this is more of a competitive format, but everyone is enjoying this. And so this is just a message to all those people out there who say, like, there was definitely a lot of hostility against banning cards. Everyone assumes that if you ban cards, you ban the format. You're going to kill the format when you do that. But they don't see the bigger picture here. And we see now the effect of making the pie larger, making the pool of players larger, making the Modern ecosystem as big as possible. That will keep the format growing, keep it popular. Because if you're going to keep the format hostile, if you're going to let these decks take over, these turn 3 decks, then you just make the pool of players smaller, and it's going to get smaller and smaller and smaller to the point where like no one's going to play anymore. I mean, that was the direction it was heading. So I'm very happy for Modern. I'm very happy for Wizards of the Coast for making the right decision. And they were probably looking at the same data themselves. They have much better data. They saw the trend of Modern. It was decreasing. And now they made the right decision. Modern is flourishing. There's now so much more energy and excitement towards Modern. It's like a brewer's paradise all over again. They've stabilized the format, and the people have responded. They've come back. Welcome back, everybody. All those that we have missed, we have not seen in a long time. I see more comments in the comment section below recently. Everyone says they're coming back to Modern. They're enjoying the format. They're buying back because they like the decision that Wizards of the Coast has made. And certainly I have as well. And so, like, what do I know? What do I know about this game or this format? I'm just some YouTuber just making random videos. What do I know about the Modern format or Modern communities or how this game needs to be policed and monitored? What do I know? I'm just some random guy on the internet. So if you won't listen to me, listen to the numbers. Anyway, this has been Nikachu, Merfolk Master, welcoming back a new boom to Modern.